Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. And I am excited today because ever since I met this guest today, I've been wanting to have him on my show. When I met him, he was 103 years old. Now he's 108 years old. And he's visiting here, his daughter here in Miami, and I live in West Palm Beach, so he's from Arizona, and I was going to wait till March to get him on an interview, but we got him here today, so we're going to interview him. His name is Bernardo, and he's 108 years old, and we're going to talk to him about a lot of things. So say hello, Bernardo.
Hello there, how are you? I hope your life's wonderful. I feel great.
Wonderful.
Happy to hear my friend here with me. First of all, I was told by my father over 100 years ago that the first priority in life should be your health. And of course, he gave me a lot of advice, and I tried to follow it up to now. Eating properly, not eating too much, and the proper things I live on. Fruit, vegetables, green vegetables more or less, and fish, and lots of juice. And of course, I eat in the daylight. I'm not much on night eating. I try to have my lunch, my breakfast after I have my walk, which is every morning, about 1.5 miles. And then behind that, I come back and I have my superfood and my fruit, 2 pieces of toast, whole wheat toast, and a cup of sassafras tea or cinnamon tea. Prevention is, my daddy says, it's much easier to prevent something than it is to cure it. So my reason for that is, I was told that cinnamon was great for diabetes. And of course, I don't want to get diabetes, so I've been using cinnamon tea for a number of years now. And I find that it's very helpful because 85% that people I talk with, they have diabetes, either 1 or 2. And I read an article some time ago that the average kid in America, by the time it's 12 years old, has #1 diabetes and not even aware of it. That is because you go into the bank, you find lollipops. You go to the post office, they got up to give the child so he will not cry, and so forth and so on. So they have #1 diabetes before they're even know anything about diabetes, can't even pronounce the word. So I've followed those laws that my father gave me until today. I still get up to have my walk. Exercise you can take. It's beautiful, but it's the cheapest. People don't seem to want to do it. Eating, they kill themselves with eating, all of it. I don't even want to go into these spots where they stop to kill themselves. If you have a regular time to eat, and not too much, and of course the proper diet, which is green vegetables, fruit, juice, and fish. I've been living on it for years. I was a chef on the liners for many years, and they used to laugh at me. Geez, this guy eats crazy. You never see him eat a piece of meat. Blah, blah, blah. I say, well, you may call it crazy, but it suits me. But all those fellas now are dead.
Was there a certain age where you said, this isn't just a normal thing here, this is pretty special?
I was about 23 years of age when I started to work on the George Washington. And I noticed that they didn't have anything which I had been accustomed to eating, and I bought my own stuff. I started with my sassafras, my cinnamon tea. I started with my regular vegetables that I ate before, because on ship they were fresh vegetables then. I'm talking about over 50 years ago, because I retired in '57, September the 7th. And I ate good for many years. Of course, we had a better fruit then because it didn't have all the chemicals and whatnot in it that it has now. Everything was fresh, more or less. Fruits we get from the tropics, which was Jamaica and the coast of Cuba and down as far as Panama and back.
Just to give somebody an idea of your age, I remember when I was driving with you when we were hanging out last time, and you told me you knew the Yankees before they were called the Yankees.
Oh yes, oh yes, that's I certainly do. Well, I remember when Babe Ruth came to him before he came to him. Oh yes, I remember the Yankees. They were called the Highlanders. They named them the Yankees way after that.
So you saw Babe Ruth play baseball? Huh?
Babe, I saw them all. Lou Gehrig, I was there when he retired. I was there when he came. I know the history of the baseball, the Yankees. As a matter of fact, I'm still a Yankee fan.
Wow.
I'll always be a Yankee fan.
Wow. So tell us, getting back to your health tips and everything else, you tell us you eat mostly fruits and vegetables and a little fish. Other than fish, do you eat any other animal products, such as any dairy or any meat?
No, I'll tell you. There's one meat that I eat, and that's about once a year. That's lamb. And of course I do that because of the fact it was served at the Lord's Supper. I don't know anywhere in the Bible where it mentions steak or chicken or anything of that nature. All lamb. As a matter of fact, I saw a show about a month ago, and I forgot the name of the show now, but it was showing how the meats and chickens and everything were raised in America. And if you saw that show, I don't think anybody would bother with meat anymore.
What about dairy products, such as milk or cheese?
No, I don't. I might have a little cheese once in a while, but that's once in a while, because we go back to moderation. You can have a steak once in a while. You can have a drink once in a while. But if you're going to crowd your system with it, it's not going to deal. I've never been sick. I've lived many years.
And what do you eat now, and how has that changed from when you were younger in terms of the amount of food?
It's about the same, really, because I eat more because I'm a man now as a child. But so far as eating, we had a certain time to eat, and we all sat down at the table to eat dinner together or lunch together. Well, not lunch so much, because I'd come home from school, and the housekeeper would fix me a salad and perhaps a baked apple. That was my lunch. We had dinner between 4 and 5 every day. That would be vegetable or fish, something of that nature. Sometimes it'd just be a vegetable plate, and another time we might have fish with it. But it was always green vegetable and fruit.
And how many times a day do you normally eat?
3 times, but my breakfast, as I told you earlier, that's very light. I might have a slice of whole wheat toast, some peanut butter. This is all organic. It even has nuts in it, and a cup of my cinnamon tea. That's it. Now I have a bowl of fruit, which is mostly mixed fruit, cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe, and besides, cantaloupe has an awful lot of good in it for you, the system. Blueberries is at the top of the list for me. I eat blueberries every day. And the juice from perhaps on one orange, I squeeze the orange because I like the pulp. I eat fish about 3 times a week.
3 times a week you eat fish?
That is fresh fish, but now I may have a can of sardines, which is in olive oil or oil, or I may have tuna fish and make a salad out of that. But the salad is only onion, celery, and olive oil.
And the fish that you eat, other than the tuna fish and the sardines, what kind of fish do you eat?
Salmon. Sometimes I'll have flounder once in a while, which is fillet.
And when you eat the fish, how much in size would you say it is? Would you say it's 4 ounces, 8 ounces?
About 4 to 5 ounces.
So it's a small amount.
Yes, I don't eat much of anything.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.